Hi, Lisa here. So I just wanted to show you what one of my swatches looks like. So if you come and have a colour analysis with me, either face to face or in the current climate online, I do online all the time. But if you have a colour analysis with me, this is what you'll get. You'll get 50 colours that are identified to be perfect to suit your colouring, to suit your undertone, whether you've got warm or cool undertones, to suit your um, contrast value level, whether you're light or dark or somewhere in between, and also to suit your clarity, so whether you've got really clear features or you're a little bit softer. So they are individually picked out. So I have 18 categories to choose from, which helps me cover all bases. But basically you've then got tints, tones and shades that are all perfectly matched and will suit you as an individual. So you also get a PDF document that gives you ideas on how to put colours together, gives you ideas on how to actually make use of that swatch that I've given you. We have a call as well. I go through everything, and also my all my clients are invited to become part of my alumni Absolute Colour Club, where they can pop selfies in if they're not sure. For as ever long as you need it, I give you support and guidance to help you get your head around what colours go with what, whether things suit you, why that is on your palette but it doesn't feel right, and so on and so forth. But what I do is as part of the thing, you've got all your neutrals will be at the back. There we go, they're my neutrals. Start at the back there. So your neutrals, you've got your neutral colours to work with, and then you've got all these other colours, and some of these other colours will be good accent colours for you, others will be good interest colours for you, and I go through how to work out whether they should be accent or interest colours for you. And the thing with this is it's about how you like to wear colour. So this all depends on your style, personality. It depends on what you feel comfortable with. So what happens with some people, they have a colour analysis done and then they're like, oh, I've just got to wear all the colours, and they end up looking a bit like a children's TV presenter because they're just trying to wear all the colours. And the thing is, if you've had your analysis done by somebody who really knows what they're talking about, you will have the right colours to suit you. However, it's about how you like to wear them that's important. So just because colours suit you doesn't mean that they're going to be right. So for this yellow, for example, if I wore that head to toe, it wouldn't be a great colour for me, even though technically it suits me. It's not going to be a great colour for me head to toe because of my body shape, because of the way I like to wear my clothes, because of my style, personality, and so on and so forth. So all that needs to be taken into consideration, and that's what I help my clients do. So it might be that you're a classic style personality, for example, and if you're not sure what your style personality is, hop onto my website lisanewportstyle.com and do my free quiz. But so if somebody's a classic style personality, then they're tending to be more comfortable wearing neutral colours. So it's not about them all of a sudden having to wear all these other colours in their palette. It's about knowing which of their neutrals, what their neutrals are, and what are going to be the best ones for them, rather than just sticking with black, because black is not really a good colour for everybody. So somebody else might be prefer more natural colours, and the sort of like, the colours from nature. But say that was me, and I was like, oh well, I like all the sort of autumnal colours, but the autumnal colours are not going to suit me, as in the warm autumnal colours. But what I can do is I can pick out greens and reds and yellows and bring those in so that they're actually harmonious with my colouring but still wear them. Or if somebody who is wearing, or somebody who likes high contrast, and that, but actually the high contrast colours don't suit them anymore because they've gone grey, their colouring's a little bit more toned down, but they still want to make a statement with what they're wearing. It's kind of looking and using the theory of what happens when we pick out so say for example we pick out a nice green and a red, and if we look at the green and the red of their version of green and red, which is a pinky red and a tealy sort of green, we put those next to each other, all of a sudden they look brighter than they do if they're next to colours that are called analogous colours, which are next to each other. So if we look at the colours when they're all next to each other, they're not quite as dramatic as when we put them as colours with colours that are opposite on the colour wheel. So there's lots of ways of working around colour, and that's what I help my clients do. So you're not just given this swatch and left to get on with it. I give you this guidance, these hints and tips. You get a PDF booklet to go with it, and you're part of the alumni for as long as you want to be, to ask me questions. It's all part of the service, and that's an online forum, and that's for my online clients, my face-to-face clients, you name it, everybody gets the same treatment. So I hope that gives you a bit of an insight into what colour analysis is all about and how it works and how I work with it. I use a system called the Absolute Colour System. There's only me and I think one other person in the whole of the UK trained in this system. It's it's quite a different system to the others that you may have heard of, but I studied this last year because the seasonal system left me lacking, so it wasn't enough for me to help people really get to grips with what they wanted to do, so which is why I changed to this system. So it's a very advanced system, and it works an absolute treat for the people who I work with, who then take on board what I've got to say. So hope that helps. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments, and look on, if you're not quite ready, then follow me on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram, where I post hints and tips about how to put colours together. Read my blogs on my website, lisanewportstyle.com, and you'll get an idea. And then when you're ready, give me a call. Let's get you booked in. Bye for now.